Okay, hi everyone. So today we're going to solve, sorry for that, LeetCode 1523, count odd numbers in an interval range. So you are given two non-negative integers, that is low and high, and we need to return the count of odd integers between low and high, and including low and high are taken into the account. So for example, in this case, you have 3 and 7. The odd numbers between 3 and 7 are 3, 5, 7. Okay. Okay, so odd. Okay. So this problem says that you are given two numbers. So let's say you are given 3 and then you are given 12. Okay, and the number in between are going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? Now we need to count how many odd numbers are there. So if we count, this is an odd number, this is an odd number, this is an odd. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 odd numbers in between them, and that is our answer. How to do this? We can do this in a very simple way, and it's an easy problem. I'm not going through the like and dislike because it's an easy problem. I mean, I don't know if it's a good problem or not, but yeah, it is a problem. I'll say it's just existing because it's an easy problem, right? You cannot really learn a lot of things from majority of the easy problems. Like there are some good level easy problem, but majority of them are just like problems. Yeah, so the thing is, if you have a low variable and a high variable, the first thing is to count how many numbers are there in between. So num's value is equal to high minus low. When you have this value, the second value is to observe. So if you have a low value, right, the low value is even and odd. There are two things. So if it's an even value, and let's say if it's an even value, the pattern will be something like this. So even odd, even odd, even odd. As you can see, if this is a odd, yeah, if this is an even value, then if this is a pair, then even and odd, then the second value is going to be the odd value, which means if you have, two, if you have these nums value, the numbers in between, and are divided by 2, and if you have some remainder, then it will be accounted off. That will, because if you have a remainder, let's say, no, actually, if you have an even value, um yes, yeah, so if you have an even value, okay, so low is starting with even value, and then you have a high value, okay, and the numbers that are given to you, let's say they are 5. So if you have 5, then it means, so even odd, and then you have even. Okay, so if the low value is equal to, let's say, 2, and this is 5, that means high value is equal to 7, and you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the even numbers are 3, 5, and 7, and the answer is going to be equal to 3. And why is it 3? So this is even odd, even odd, even odd. Okay, but after this even value, you have this even odd, then you have even odd, and yeah, so high minus this basically means the numbers that are in between these numbers, and they are equal to 5, and you can clearly observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there are 5 numbers, and then you have this odd as well. So basically what I mean by this is, if you have an even number, then the next element is going to be odd, even, odd, even. And if you have an odd number of numbers, you know, odd quantity, odd quantity of numbers are present in between low and high interval, then then it means the possibility is that at last, if it's an odd number, odd quantity is odd, then at last there will be an odd number, which means nums by 2 plus of nums modulus of 2, because we are checking if there's an remainder, it will be odd, and that number should be counted. But if the low value is odd, then the value is going to be something like this: odd, even, odd, even. But odd, even, this is low value, so this will be like even odd, even odd, even odd, and even odd, and so on. Now, if there is a remainder, then that value is going to be an even value, right? So that value is going to be an even value, so we are not worried about that. we will say just divide it by 2, but the low value is odd value, and this is something we need to take consider. So it will be n by 2 plus 1. So let's write the code for this one. I hope the logic was simple. So int, first of all, I will say nums, the number in between them. So high minus low, and then you have your answer, and answer will be equal to, so if low value modulus of 2 is 0, that it's an even number. So if it's an even number, then nums divide by 2 plus of nums modulus of 2. Otherwise, if not, if it's an odd value, then 1 plus of the low, because low is an odd value, so we have to add 1 of it. And then you need to then you need to divide nums by 2, and this is a floor value because the remainder will be an even number, so we are not worried about that, and we don't want to count that. And this value, in this case, the remainder is going to be an odd value, so that is why we are considering it for if the low value is even, and then we are basically just returning it. Okay, and it is performing good. Now coming to the space and time complexity is, as you can see, it's constant time, and it's a not linear, constant time, and it's a math problem, so it's obviously a constant time. And space complexity is also constant. We are not using any auxiliary space rather than just some division and a single variable. So this was a problem. It's an easy level problem. It doesn't have a lot to it that I need to explain, and there could be other approaches. I haven't checked the solution section yet, but yeah, this is a problem. And if you want to try it yourself, you can find the link in the description. If you want to check the source code, that is also given in the description. Thanks for watching and have a good day.